you're still sitting there.
I'm not dead.
Breathing.
Yes.
Not dead.
Yes.
And if you get this question out before you're halfway through the bottle of wine, you've got the rest of the wine.
Bonus.
So therefore, get it out quickly, because you don't want to get to the bottom of the bottle of wine and then pop it, and then they go and there's nothing to drink.
Nothing left. No.
Because when they go, you will want to drink. So that's one possibility. Can you be okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Second possibility, or another possibility, is that they don't run.
Yes.
So can we come up with some ideas about what happens if they don't run?
If they don't run, I actually probably feel a little bit more scared about that.
Yeah, it's worse, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that means I've really got to be there.
Yep. All right. Can you do that?
Truthfully, I don't know.
You don't know. But you want to know.
Yeah.
So how are we going to find out?
Actually do it.
There's an idea. Now, I suspect that this strategy has occurred to you already.
Yeah.
So when you ring your friend and they say, I'm going to pop the question, which is not the question, but, you know,
No.
whatever, you could also say to them, and if they don't panic and run, I'm going to stay myself
Yes.
and be vulnerable. I'm not going to find an excuse to go to the loo or
Yeah.
drink the rest of the bottle of wine right now or whatever.
Yep.
Because really all you've got to do is be in it while it happens. Which you might as well do because it's happening right now.
Yeah.
So you're in this all the time.
Yeah, I am.
You think you're only in it when it's at the restaurant and you're telling some truth about yourself. But you're actually in it all the time.
And it's exhausting.
Sorry?
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting? Well, it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts. So who's hurting you?
Me.
It'd be okay to stop that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Now think about the alternative. You can keep doing what you're doing.
No.
Now remember, the strategy in the beginning is to save yourself from being hurt. But the strategy that saves us from being hurt initially, the strategy designed by a 12-year-old rarely works for an adult. So it's a brilliant strategy in your younger life, and it probably got you through some yucky stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just not very effective as a modus operandi, you know?
No.
Good to get you through yucky stuff, but new strategy cause you're actually doing more damage. It's hurting more to use the old plan that was designed to stop you from hurting.
Yeah.
It's kind of like morphine can stop you feeling pain, but you know, if you get hooked on it,
Yeah, it's worse.
it's doing more damage and eventually we've got to get off it.
Yes. I want to get off it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rightio. So is there anybody around at the moment? Anybody in your life that's kind of
Yes.
got a bit of something? There's a bit of chemistry going on? There is? And have you got to this point of
No.
not yet? So you've got to wait for that to develop a bit more?
Yes.
Or have you got it held up?
I've got it held up.
Ah, okay. So we've got a likely suspect
Yes.
and we're holding it so that it doesn't develop,
Yes.
so that we don't have to go through this.
Yes.
So it's a current relationship. Rightio. So what's going to be the plan, the new plan, what do you think?
New plan is
The new plan starts with invite them out to dinner,
inviting
to
them
an outdoor restaurant.
to an outdoor restaurant
Yeah.
so they can run.
So they can run if they need to, yep.
And to speak my truth, to speak how.
Which would be what? Like, we'll have a practice.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Cool as, eh? Can see you're glad about the practice run. Yep.
I would be telling him how scared I am.
Yeah.
And that I want to move forward.
Yeah.
In being vulnerable and open to a
Yeah.
deep relationship, but I'm basically shitting myself.
Yep. Basically, shitting myself is not a good look.
No.
Okay. I think that maybe the beginning can be, I'm having really strong feelings for you. Because there needs to be an explanation as to why I'm scared, and look, if you're just another bloke, you wouldn't be having these feelings. So really the beginning of the truth is,
I do. I would, and that's probably the hardest part, is to actually say that I have really deep feelings.
Yep. But you do. I'm scared. Yeah, but you do have these deep feelings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if honesty and integrity means anything to you,
which it does, and that's one of the great things to avoid it all, is I don't have to put that in jeopardy because I don't actually say anything. So being honest and open means I have to stand in my integrity.
You've got to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Not for their sake.
No, for my own.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm not suggesting you would do this, but if you went and stole some money from someone, well, they'll get over it. Mm. Might take a while, but they'll get over it. But you won't, because forever and a day in your mind, you're a thief. So every time you don't speak up, someone in there notices and puts it on a little log.
Yes.
And there's this score in there. And, you say, I'm going to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and run around the block, and I'm going to run around the block every morning until I get fit. And then the next morning someone else wakes up in your body.
And doesn't run around the block.
And doesn't run around the block because we go, gee, it's nice and warm in here and it's raining out there. Start tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So the person to let down, the person that we think we shouldn't let down is another human. But we need to start at home and not let ourselves down. So if the truth is you're having really strong feelings, then that's probably the place to start. Mm-hmm. And just watch for the reaction on that one, because maybe he'll run just on that one.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Or not good, as the case may be, do it when the bottle's half full.
Excellent. Yep. Good.
That makes sense? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can. Yes.
Okay.
I'll be uncomfortable, but I'll do it.
Okay. So you know who you're going to ring and tell?
Yes.
Okay. So you can do that when you get off?
Yes. Yeah, I can do that.
And we can get you to come back and tell us how it went.
Telling my friend what I'm going to do. Yes, okay.
Yeah, and then we can get you to come back here and tell us that you've told your friend.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. Because you got your phone with you?
I do.
Great. All right.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
It's been great.
Pleasure. So all of us have got to do what we need to do to back ourselves. You're the person that you need to back. Integrity starts here. See you next time.